Hi everyone, it's Vanessa, your Wednesday vlogger here on Recipe for Weight Loss. This is basically a free week, and I'm using it to discuss where I've been emotionally the last few weeks and how it relates to my weight loss and my children. So, a couple of weeks ago, the reason I didn't post a video was my uncle had passed away, and he was my grandfather's brother, and as I believe I mentioned last week, my grandfather and my grandmother basically raised me, so these are like my parents, and to lose my uncle so close to the time I lost my grandfather was emotionally devastating. Even though I was never really all that close to him, it was like one more link to my grandparents is gone, and so that kind of threw me for a loop. And then I think because of how my emotional status was, I got sick, I think, from being run down with my emotional things, and I'm still actually I'm better, but I have this really bad cough that seems to get bad at night, even though it's like 80 here. So, also during that time, I guess maybe sadness and sickness, I haven't been eating as much, and I think it's made me realize that I thought I was eating well, because I make good food choices. Apparently I was just eating too much, and just by lessening my intake of food, or PO intake as I type a lot, I've lost 8 pounds in 3 weeks. Just by changing my diet, not really exercising, although I am going to exercise tonight. I'm going walking with a girl in town, and supposed to go do that soon. Anyway, so I've kind of been in my own world, and starting the new job with everything else just made everything crazy. As far as my kids go, my oldest turned 13 on Monday, which is yet another blow to my emotional state. I remember me at 13, and I keep thinking, oh my god, I'm in so much trouble. He's a good kid, though. So, basically, here's what it is. I have realized that all this baggage that I'm carrying is bad in terms of I'm quick to snap and I get angry, and I have to take breathers away from my children so that I don't do things that I'm not beat them. I would never beat them, but I just need to step away so that I don't yell excessively. Because they're kids, they do get yelled at, they do bad things. But I don't want to yell at them for things that they didn't do, or that aren't, like, they're gonna not listen every now and then. I'm not gonna yell at them because he touched me, Mommy. I typically blow it off, and you know, so what, that happens. But in the state that I've been in, I want to yell, and that just doesn't cut it. I need to find a stable ground emotionally as well as physically, and it's just through listening to some of the things that the other girls are saying, and you know, we have private conversations that don't involve you guys. It's really helpful, and I really am glad that this is the group of girls we have, women, girls, whatever. So here's my plan. I need to take it one day at a time, and I have a calendar thing that I'm going to do where I'm going to write down something every morning and try and accomplish it at night. I might not do so, but hopefully I will. Today's goal is to come home and Google my walk and find out that I've done at least 1.5 miles, if not more, and to take some me time, because my kids are at church. It's Wednesday. They always go to church on Wednesdays. And another me thing that I'm doing this week is I was volunteering at the library once a week until my grandfather got sick, and I stopped. And then it was one thing after another. My car broke down, Christmas vacation came, spring break came. So I decided this week I go back on Fridays. And so I'll be doing that on Fridays, and I think that'll be good for me to have some quiet time, because that's one of the things I like the best about volunteering at the library is it's quiet, and I meet people. And the women up there there was one up there when I would go pick up my books who terrified me, and I like her. She's funny and she's fun to be around, and I really like doing it, and so I'm going to keep doing it. And this is a lot of rambling, isn't it? I guess I should probably get my shoes on and head over to Molly's house and get going. But we have planned some really great topics in the coming weeks, and I'm looking forward to sharing them with you. So hopefully I didn't go too long on this video, and I will see you next week.